Hello folks, I'm back with the ST again for the third video, I think it is. Yeah. So in the last video I attempted to load some software only to find that this thing here is past its prime, shall we say. It was making some very funny noises and it wouldn't load any software. I have purchased a replacement disk drive and it's brand new, so hopefully it should work. If it doesn't, it means we've got a problem somewhere else. So I'm assuming this thing's been flashed with the Atari BIOS. I don't know exactly how this works. People more intelligent than me have done this. So I think before we screw this in, we need to make sure it just at least works and it'll actually read discs. So we'll give that a go. Little bit of an issue with this already though, and it was mentioned to me before I bought it. If we look at the new and the old disk drive together, you'll see the eject button doesn't quite line up. So what that does mean is if I'm going to install this, I'm going to need to make a modification to the case and cut a little bit of a notch out, just so that eject button can be used. So yeah, it's not something I'm a fan of, but sometimes these things are unavoidable. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? Let's plug it in and see if it works at all to begin with. So on this, pin 1 is on the other side of the drive, so I need to put a bend in the cable. I'm just testing it for now. I'll probably route it better when I'm done, but let me see. Without straining the cable, that'll probably do. And the power, I presume, is the same. It just goes in as it is. Okay, let's try that and see what we get. And for this test, I have a copy of Batman the movie from, yes, the wonderful Hollywood collection. So let's give it a go. Drive lights come on. It's ticking. Let me put a disc in. Oh. Anything? Making the right noises. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I do enjoy a floppy disk drive making noises. That's great. Oh, we have music as well. Well, there we go. That's a much smoother operation than last time. One of the best made games on any platform, this. Trying to play around the camera. Do you know what? That one works. So let's try something else. Let's take the disc out. Robocop. So if I reset. How's that for a splash screen?
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
I think we're on to a winner. I still prefer the Spectrum version, but this is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, that appears to be a success. So I ordered the drive and I was having a bit of a think about it, and the more I thought about it, the more I thought I don't really want to modify the case if I don't have to. And maybe floppy drives aren't the way to go because they are, after 30 years, just starting to become a bit unreliable. And while you can get a brand new drive, getting brand new original software is a lot rarer. So I also picked up one of these. So it's a GoTech Drive, so you can load the games in on USB, so it's going to be a lot more reliable. I don't think it operates any quicker than a floppy drive, but yeah, some clever person who sold me this has actually 3D printed a bracket, so it'll actually fit in the case. And it should go in without any modifications to the case as well, so that's a bonus for me. I've never used one of these before, so this will be a first. So let's get it installed and see what it does. So before I screw anything in sort of permanently, I'd like to just test it. So make sure pin 1 is at this end, so this doesn't require the twist in the cable. So I presume it just goes in like that. And the power cable can only go one way, I think. Yeah. Cool. Let's leave that there. I think, yes, the seller also included a little USB stick as well. So we'll give that a go. So that presumably just goes in the front. Yeah. Oh, do you know, I'll have to put some software on this first, actually. Bear with me. Okay, we're plugged in and... What? Aha! Yeah, I've gone for this game because I already own it on disc, so that's why. So I'm not playing something I don't own. I was never very good at this game on the Spectrum. Ugh! I can't imagine I'll be any better on this. But this seems to work beautifully. Okay, I'll just avoid that guy. Ugh. Ah, I've got a whip, so this just got a lot more kinky. Excellent. Ugh. Have that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get shot apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna screw this in to the case. We'll get the computer back together and then we'll have a bit of a closer look at this, shall we? Because I think this is the way to go over the floppy. Yeah. Definitely. Ah. Yeah, have that. So, I'm going to bolt it in as you would a normal floppy. I'm assuming that's correct. And what you've got is you've got 3 long screws that go right through from the bottom of the case, and then you've got, for some reason, this little metal fit-in that goes there. And the drive would normally just sit on that. I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is behind that, but that's how mine came. So I'm going to assume that's correct. Okay, let's get it bolted in, and hopefully these screws will work on this plastic. Well, this is an unforeseen issue. The cable isn't long enough for this to line up. The power cable, specifically. I'm going to have to extend this. So I'm going to have to cut it and splice in some additional wire. Well. Well, that was kind of more eventful than it really needed to be. I've spliced in some extra wires just to give us a bit more length, and that should now fit. And it does. Yeah, I was stripping back the casing on the wire, and I pulled out one of the terminals, so that there's a bit of my blood. Because as it came out, it sliced my thumb right open, and yeah, I said a bad word. So yeah. You won't find that footage on the video, sorry. Anyway, we should be able to get this screwed in now. Okay, I don't think I got any of that on camera because it was such a fiddle, but you've basically got to screw them in from underneath, and it's just a faff. But that's it. If anything, those cables are probably a bit long now, but that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Let's get the case back on, and hopefully everything will line up. And just like that, we're back together. Yeah, we're all back together. I might have got a little bit sidetracked because I've been playing games for the last couple of hours since I've had this back together, and then thought, oh, do you know what? I forgot to finish recording. So yeah, I've been playing Batman. It's one of the all-time classics, I think. But this is working really well, he says. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It runs just as well as it did off the floppy. Sorry, getting sidetracked again. Should be filming. I will play games in a bit. Right, let me take you through it. It really is a neat little installation and no case cutting required. So I'm glad about that. I don't like modifying things unless I have to. Well, not permanently anyway. So yeah, it's in place and you load your games up onto the USB stick, select which disc you want to emulate with the forward and backwards buttons, reboot the machine and off you go. It really is as simple as that. It's fantastic. I'm really impressed with it. Yeah, these are the first games I've played on an Atari ST. So after all these years, I've finally got to do it. But if you had one of these back in the day, what games do you recommend? And I'll see if I can pick them up. Because I think, alright, I've got the GoTech installed, but I am going to start collecting the floppy disks anyway. Because I think they're just nice to have. And plus, if I've got the original floppy disk, I've got a legitimate excuse to have a copy on the GoTech as well. So yeah. Sorry, it's hard to chat and play at the same time. Yeah. Oh, I got on the scoreboard. That's good. Excellent. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap this up here because I think that's as far as I can go with this Atari, but it's been quite a ride. I've really enjoyed this machine and I'm so glad I picked one up. Excellent. Yeah, what a beautiful old machine. I'm really looking forward to getting to know this, and I think this is going to be on the desk for a long time. Anyway, stay safe. Thank you very much as always for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.